This meeting is being recorded.
Back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Brayden Wine of Olivet Boys Basketball. How's it going, buddy?
It's going pretty good.
All right. So I know that the season didn't end the way that you wanted it to, but overall, it's still a pretty good year for you guys.
Yeah, it definitely was a pretty good year. It definitely did not end the way that we wanted it to, but for the regular season, it went pretty good.
Yeah. So kind of just talk about like what really, because it seemed like, between Bo, you, your brother Bryce, Charlie, Drew, and everybody else, really everyone was just kind of really meshing together.
Yeah. Yep. We definitely had that team chemistry that just about every team wants to have, since we all have played together since we were younger almost, and we played all 4 years of high school ball together. So it definitely meshed together, especially with us seniors.
Yeah. What was this year like for you, just to go through and just like, wow, I'm a senior. We're doing well, because there was a time where you entered in and this program was a totally different place.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot more enjoyable than our freshman year. We've definitely grown as a team and a school to be able to turn it around.
Yeah, it's not too often that the athletic director comes out of retirement and decides to come coach your team, and that's probably one of the best decisions that was ever made.
Yeah.
What was it like coaching for Coach Seidel, working with Coach Seidel? Wow.
Oh, it was definitely a lot of fun. He brought a whole new aspect to the game than probably what most people have seen, especially with our defensive minded type of style of play. We were trying to get a lot of fast break points and like get turnovers and kind of get the energy on defense, which led to our energy on offense.
Yeah. Has it sunk in that this is it?
It's starting to. I don't really want it to, because like for every senior, I feel like it's hard to play that final game, but you eventually have to do it.
Yeah. Well, this is not the end of your basketball career, though.
No.
Kind of talk about a few weeks ago you made a decision about where you're heading next to continue your basketball career.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue playing basketball and school at Olivet College, and it is home. So I wanted to stay close, and Coach Hargraves and Coach Lovelace are definitely some of the best coaches around, which I really like them both. So it's going to be fun.
It seems like everyone's just like, what's it just like how far is the college away from you?
It's not very far. It's about 10 minutes.
Okay. So is it
Yep.
like, I don't know if you're going to live on campus or if you're going to live from home.
No, I'm going to live from home. So I'll just drive there every day, which it's not much farther than the high school from here. So it won't be that bad.
Yeah. So what just made the decision to just like, stay home, really? Literally.
I'm definitely a home body type of person. I don't really like being away from my parents and my family and all those close people to me. And also coaches were a big part of my decision, and I really liked Hargraves and Lovelace.
Yeah. So what do you want to go into? What do you want to study in college?
Physical therapy.
That's awesome. It's always interesting to see, what inspires, people to go into what they go to. What inspired you to go into physical therapy or want to study it?
So I've had quite a few surgeries throughout my time growing up, and just being able to, or like going into those physical therapy, like doing physical therapy, I think that's what inspired me to do it. And I like helping people. So being able to help people and have some of those athletes that may have done something to their body, it really fascinated me how I could do that and learn how the body works as well.
What was it like? Just I don't know. Hey, and who knows? You could be playing with your brother again. But what's it like to play with your brother in high school?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. We both kind of like talking back and forth to each other. Maybe um, we just like the game so much that, and we're so passionate about it that it kind of gets in between the relationships. So there might be some words said about each other every once in a while, but being able to play with him has definitely been a lot of fun, especially being able to do it for 3 years.
Yeah. Um, what does basketball mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot to me. That's part of the reason why I'm able to play college basketball is because it means so much. Like it's almost a whole second part of my life, like a whole other half. So I got like majority of my time is put into basketball. So I mean, might as well get the most out of it.
Yeah. What are you going to miss about high school basketball?
Playing, being with my friends, and playing with my brother will be missed a lot.
I know there are more wines coming up, so it's
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it's also you're kind of the first one to kind of leave, a kind of a legacy behind, not just just for Olivet, but for your family as well.
yeah,
What's
yep. It's kind of fun, but it's kind of interesting at the same time. So my dad actually came through Olivet as well as a high school kid, and he was part of our state semifinal team, and he always told me about how fascinating it was to be able to play at Michigan State. So that was always a big thing that I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I was never able to do it. But being in my immediate family, being one of the first athletes to go to or being one of the first kids to go to college to play a sport is definitely an interesting process.
for sure. All right. Well, Brayden, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of congrats on all the success this season. And we'll talk to you. Maybe we'll talk to you when during your college days and see how it's going.
Sounds good. Thank you.